Multiple sclerosis is a disease that impacts the brain and spinal cord, which make up the central nervous system that controls everything we do, whether it's taking a physical step or solving a complex problem. The exact cause of MS is unknown, but we do know that something triggers the immune system to attack the brain and spinal cord. The resulting damage to myelin that insulates wire-like nerve fibers is a disruption of signals to and from the brain. This interruption of communication signals causes unpredictable symptoms such as numbness, tingling, mood changes, memory problems, pain, fatigue, blindness, or paralysis. Everyone's experience with MS is different, and these losses may be temporary or long-lasting. Most people initially have relapsing remitting MS, where they experience attacks of new symptoms followed by periods of time when those symptoms go away partially or completely. Others experience gradual and ongoing loss of function without distinct attacks, which is known as progressive MS. MS can be difficult to diagnose, but once a diagnosis is confirmed by a neurologist who is knowledgeable about MS, there are disease-modifying therapies for reducing attacks and slowing down the damage. Growing evidence suggests that early and ongoing treatment with a disease-modifying therapy is an important defense against future attacks. There are also treatment strategies to address some MS symptoms. Options are still limited for slowing down or stopping progressive MS. Worldwide research is accelerating the discovery of how to slow down or even stop progressive MS, how to repair nervous system damage and restore function, wellness strategies such as exercise and diet that can help people with MS to live their best lives, and the exact cause of MS so that it may be prevented for future generations. To learn more about multiple sclerosis, connect with others to drive research for a cure, and to address the challenges of everyone affected by MS, visit nationalmssociety.org or call 1-800-344-4867.
MS does suck.
MS mucks with your central nervous system. Almost everything about your body, your muscles, your organs, your ability to speak, your ability to understand, your ability to move.
MS took everything from me. Everything I thought was important, everything I valued.
I used to jump in a trampoline and swim with the kids.
MS has affected me being a mom because I'm sorry.
Despite MS, I will keep riding my bike.
I will continue to be the strongest mom that I possibly can.
I will still dance with my husband.
I will continue to live the life that my daughter expects me to live.
Multiple sclerosis may be a part of who you are, but it doesn't define you.
I will never stop. I will never quit.
I'm going to keep being me.
My name is Emily, and I live with MS. On a good day, I am walking fine. I can do just about everything I want to do. My dad's doing pretty well. He's still walking, he still works full time.
With my new infusion, I am having more better days than bad days.
My knees feel good. I can actually feel all 10 of my toes.
I haven't had any symptoms or episodes in a long time. I think the rate at which we're finding discoveries in MS is pretty astounding.
A generation or two ago, people had no treatment options to turn to. The medications have really changed the course.
When Jean was diagnosed, she had been an avid cyclist, biking 40 miles every single morning.
People call me Dash. That's my nickname, because how I move rather quickly.
Altogether, I served for about 12 years, from 1991 to 2003.
Married to the person of my dreams, feeling really stable. And then everything just got ripped out.
Within a couple of years of her diagnosis, she was wheelchair bound, and just a few years later, she was bed-bound quadriplegic.
The doctors told me they weren't sure if I'd be able to walk without a walker or walk anymore.
I couldn't run. It would just mess with me in my mind, like Dash couldn't run.
My mom also had MS. I can only hope that when it comes to my MS, that it does not impact me as much as it did her.
You cry because you mourn your former self.
I'm thinking about my body holding up every day for the rest of my life. And that sucks. That really sucks.
But we're resilient. We always have been. All these drugs that we have to slow down the progression of the disease is great, but what I would like to see in my lifetime is an actual cure.
We've really come a far way in such a short amount of time.
If we continue doing what we're doing, raising more money, supporting more research, we will find a cure.
Talk to us, reach out to us, listen, because the only way we can find a cure is with help from everybody.
We have to go on offense. We have to change the course of this.
And I don't think that's a lot to ask.
There's a lot more that we can do.
Well, I appreciate everybody's attention, and I want to thank you so much for listening.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you.
Thanks
you
guys
all.
so much
Thank
for
you
listening.
for listening.
We are a movement by and for people affected by multiple sclerosis.
Until we end this disease forever,
We will do whatever it takes.
To accelerate breakthroughs.
We believe that we are stronger together.
That nobody should face MS alone.
We will be by your side every step of your journey.
from day one.
We'll be your partner through the challenges.
Sharing ideas and finding solutions.
We believe
That people live better lives.
When they are understood and supported.
It's hard to hear.
But you look so good.
When you feel anything but.
Or to feel like MS is the only thing people see.
We will be there for your loved ones so they can be there for you.
We'll shine a light on what it means to live with MS.
Till the rest of the world understands.
We believe that everyone deserves affordable medications.
A doctor who knows MS.
And a healthcare system that puts you first.
You should never have to choose
between paying your bills
and getting the care you need.
We will make sure your voice is heard loud
and
clear.
We'll be your champion
from the halls of Congress
to City Hall.
We believe that you should be able to plan for the next 10 years.
Even the next 10 minutes.
Without MS getting in the way.
Complex problems take many solutions.
Coming together in just the right way.
We'll be there to help you piece it all together.
We'll work every day
so you can get what you want from life.
Even while living with this disease.
We believe that no one else should have to face the fear
and uncertainty
of an MS diagnosis.
And that those that have MS
should get back what they've lost.
Curing this disease
takes a global effort.
We will fund the most
promising leads
and gather
the brightest minds
to find a cure
as fast as possible.
We'll be unrelenting
until the
very
end.
We believe that we all have something to contribute.
Whether it's time,
money,
connections,
or sheer passion.
There is strength
in numbers.
We're calling on you to join us.
Join us.
Join us.
Find your place in this movement.
We need you.
We need you.
We need you.
Together, we will create a world free of MS.
Multiple sclerosis is a
If you'd all like to donate to help cure the illness that has put me in a wheelchair, there is an orange donate button on my About section, and that will take you directly to the official Multiple Sclerosis Society website where you can donate through their website. No funds go through my hands. And thank you if you donate, and thank you if you have, from all of us with MS.
Good fortunes to you, my friend.
Peggy 16.
His armies defeated, Lord Davonmore was desperate to save his kingdom from the onslaught of Lord Berogrin's marauders. It began as a war over who would rule the Circle of Mages, Davonmore's powerful ally, Galdrin of the Meadows, or the arch-wizard Volgar, sage of Berogrin's kingdom. Volgar was after the relics of power, ancient artifacts safeguarded by Galdrin, for according to legend, whoever unlocked their secret would acquire the magic to rule heaven and hell. In a nefarious coup, Volgar convinced a few within the Circle of Mages to betray Galdrin, and the unsuspecting wizard was lured into a trap, spelling his doom. With Galdrin vanquished, Lord Davonmore's troops were soon overrun, and he had no choice but to concede victory to Lord Berogrim and Volgar. But Berogrim's taste for blood was not easily quenched, and he demanded a special prize that would proclaim his dominion to all. The hand of Davonmore's daughter, Elowyn, in marriage. For this alone would Berogrim call off his legions of terror. But unbeknownst to either lord, Elowyn had already sworn her love to Valdane, captain of Davonmore's royal guard and son to Lord Greymare of the Northlands. Upon hearing his daughter's refusal to marry Berogrim and the confession of her true love for Valdane, Lord Davonmore flew into a rage. He ordered his guards to arrest Valdane and carry him off to a dungeon far away. Elowyn's wrath fell full upon her father, and she swore that if Valdane could not have her, no one would. She fled from the room in tears, and the next morning she was gone. Now Davonmore lies deep in a trap of his own making, for upon learning of Elowyn's disappearance, Berogrim has accused Lord Davonmore of treachery in a ruse to conceal his daughter, and has once again ordered his army of death to the kingdom's door. Hordes of night warriors, shadow fiends, and other monstrous terrors now march across the lands, bringing death and destruction to all they encounter. Only by finding his daughter and convincing her to honor his pledge can Davonmore hope to save his kingdom from the nightmare of Berogrim's army of abominations. For should Volgar and his dark conspirators acquire the relics of power, they will truly become unstoppable. But all is not yet lost. It has been foretold that a young hero will arise to challenge the forthcoming evil. The relics of power lie concealed in ancient dungeons and castle ruins of kingdoms past within the Forbidden Lands, waiting for the champion who can win them from their guardians. Deep within the wilderness, there are those among the elves, dwarves, and demigoths who might be persuaded to stand and fight. Within the Circle of Mages, there remain a few who despise Volgar, those who might come to the aid of one brave and strong enough to challenge him. And somewhere out there is the lost daughter of a crumbling lord, now stalked by unseen treachery. If only she can be found, if only she can survive long enough. Thus begins Dungeon Lords, the Kingdom Cracked, a tale of love, hate, betrayal, revenge, honor, and evil.
Hey, Mr. Inja, thanks, buddy. Awesome, awesome. Zomboid, cool. I see you guys hanging out, you guys, and welcome, welcome. What's shaking, my friends? And thanks for lurking, you guys. I see Ichigo there lurking. I don't ever call you guys out if you're lurking, so have a nice lurk, my friend. I'm chilling, as usual. Drinking some coffee and some cranberry juice and smoking some baccy and some herb, and we're going to go into Emindor's tower tonight and invoke the Galdron's Horn. I can't see everything in the stream element sucks. This isn't working. Stream element sucks. What's happening, cool guy? How are ya? My voice is almost gone, so I won't be talking too much or too loudly tonight. Oh, dude, lucky you. You must not be hitting all the buttons or something. Make a video of it. Make a video of it and post it on your YouTube. I don't know what to tell you. Post on Steam. That's strange. Post on Steam. I don't know why. I've never seen that problem. Can you hear me okay? Can you guys hear me okay? Because my voice is almost gone. I've never heard of that ever. It sounds to me like maybe it's a scaling issue. You know? I've never heard of that, man. Thank you. I don't know, Gucci, that's strange. I'm sure you've gone through all the settings and everything. I'm sure you've gone through all the settings and everything. Keep at it. That's usually sometime where I'm not saying you may be very thorough, but just have another look at the settings and stuff like that. I often miss the smallest of things. That I've never ever heard that. That's weird. But we're using newer systems. The game's not that old. It's engineered for newer systems, but everybody's computer is as different as the trees, you know? I got my big, dildo microphone over here. Cool guy, what's new? Tell me about the Travis letter, cool guy. What was the Travis letter? Tell me what you learned at the Alamo. Come on. Can you hear me breathing? The Alamo. Oh, dude, I think you gave me your sore. I don't have a sore throat. I just can't talk. My throat doesn't hurt. My voice is just going. It's strange. The Alamo. Cool. I just do that to see if you guys are still there. We have to go and invoke Galdron's horn, and we are going to the Tower of Emindor. We're going to have a great big crazy wizard battle, and we're going to accomplish a big quest. And we're going to move on to a new quest. And good evening, all of you everywhere, and thank you guys for being friendly and stopping in and saying hey and see what's going on in Warlord's world. And thanks for being a part of Warlord's world. Gucci, it's good to see you. Cool guy, it's always good to see you. I can't wait to race with you when I get a new freaking computer. Then I can really play NASCAR. Oh yeah, right on, right on, right on. Fuck yeah, look at this, rock and roll, freaking NASCAR for cool guy. Cool guy's my racing buddy. Cool guy's a racing fiend. Rock and roll. I'm gonna talk like this forever. My name is Froggy from the Little Rascals. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Shit, let's race instead. Take our Elven Wizard and hit the track. Racing games are becoming our most streamed category on the Goofysburg channel. Special shout outs to Alpha Trion. Happy birthday, my MS teammate. If you guys haven't, go give Alpha a shout for his birthday. Alpha's a fellow MS warrior. Dude, look at this. It's like totally Cal Norton Jr. Rock and freaking roll. Holy shit. Someday I'll win. Someday I'll win. I figure the best strategy is to knock all the other cars off the track. Hell yeah. That was fun. Let's go back to the past. Nice to see you guys. Hope you enjoyed the race. Thanks for stopping in and saying hey. If you're still there, thanks for being there. And I think it's Saturday. Happy Saturday. It's about 9:30. So we're headed to Emindor's Tower in Arendelle, the city of the elves. We have to get into the tower. We were granted the magic mirror. We have completed the dungeons of Ulm and the stronghold of House Fathian. We've dispelled those evil wizards. And we have to go find out what happened to Emindor. We have to get into... Yep, the adventure continues, so we're going to the tower. And then likely, I would imagine we're going to Guldurin's Tower. We're going to be using a lot of Guldurin's Horn tonight, so we're going to be finishing those quests. I want to turn on some moon gates, but we actually have to go to the moon gates in order to turn them on. I'm reading a little bit of information about the tower so that I don't have to spend too much time messing around trying to get in. All right, our quest is at hand. That's a nice head you have on your shoulders, Itchy. Good to see ya. Good to see you, buddy. I saw you there. I couldn't tag you, though. I never know who's in the room. It's never accurate. Dude, it's always good to see you. What are you up to? Oh, Raft, I remember when you were playing that. I watched you play that before. I remember when you first started playing that. You were playing with a buddy of yours. That was cool. That was trippy. I missed you playing that. I must have been sleeping. I remember you playing that. Yeah, when you first started playing, it was cool. It was really different. My voice is almost gone. Good to see ya. I hope you had a great day. If you guys are on, I always catch you. I always catch you when I can. You guys always are playing something different than what I play, and so it's nice. It's nice seeing you guys play something different. I don't always want to go on and see what I'm playing. That's why I enjoy watching you guys play different stuff. And you guys always play so many more games than I do. You guys would be rolling out with like 3-4 games at a time. And that's a lot of fun. I did forget honey. I did. Dude, Give me, this is what we have. This is what I have to do. Because I have MS. Since you said that, I have to go in there right now and put the honey by the tea, or I'll forget. I think I'm out of tea. I am, but I'll mix the honey up in something. I'll get some new tea tomorrow. I get my groceries delivered with my lap dances, so it's a win-win. And so we'll bring some extra honey because she'll bring some for the lap dances anyway, and they'll have her make me some tea. It'll work. No, I have to go in there and do that because I'll just totally forget. Yeah, but I never forget the lap dances though. That's the best way to remember the honeys. Understandable. Right on. So we have some cool quests. Some fun stuff to do, and it's nice to see you guys. Always nice to see you guys. I thought you were in the room. When I get a new PC too, I'll be able to lurk on a bunch of you guys. You guys who are interested in those numbers. I'm always glad to lurk, but I like hanging out with you guys. So hopefully we get some snow. Cool Guy said that they just had about 18 inches of snow. Cool Guy lives on a big ranch way out west on the plains. And so hopefully we get a shitload of snow coming, man. I like some snow. Right on, you guys. Good to see ya. Awesome. Some Dungeon Lord's joy. I'll try to figure these towers and shit out the best I can tonight. And so if I'm going to play some Dungeon Lords or I'm going to play a game, I'd like to be streaming it and share it for a chance for you guys to see me that one rare time picking my nose. Keep smiling, y'all. So let's see. Let's look under the hood. Make sure everything's groovy before we go on our dungeon adventure. And my throat doesn't hurt. It's strange. My throat doesn't hurt at all. My voice is just going away. And I'm by myself most of the time. I don't talk. That's strange. I talk to you guys. And then I scream at the neighbors when I'm naked first thing in the morning outside. The sun's not really up, so it doesn't count. That might have done it. OBS, man. Yesterday, OBS was using like 80% of my GPU. Today, it's not even using 20. That's OBS. The fuck? It's 2023, damn it. Alright, sing it if you know it. Doesn't she have a lovely voice? Let's get that music kicking. I turn my mic up, and if you guys are kicking it an hour later, you're tuning in an hour later, thanks for tuning in. And if you watched our multiple sclerosis commercials from the Multiple Sclerosis Society, thanks for watching the commercials. Did you see that blonde girl with the eye patch? Baby. Multiple Sclerosis Mama of the Year. Ichigo-go. You see that? You see this? I gotta do all new emotes and new icons. They're coming. We're going with the boner theme this year. all boners all the time. Everybody loves boner. Yep, we're gonna partner with Dick and Cider. We are. We're gonna get a sponsorship with Dick and Cider. You guys here at the Shield Wall, you guys get a discount. You get half Dick and Cider, half off. Are we going? Are we good? Are we going? Are we good? Yes, we are. Hot diggity dog. Welcome to WGN Channel 9 Chicago, and I am your host, Fraser Thomas, and welcome to Saturday Evening Classics, here with Ringmaster Ned. It's going to be loud. Gucci, which it's loud. We might come up against Volgar, the evil wizard, tonight. I didn't turn that sound on, did I? No, I didn't. Doesn't look like I did. Turn that sound on. Let me check, double check. I didn't. There we go. Game sound would be nice, wouldn't it? Rock and roll. Cool beans. And so the music in the game is modded by yours truly. If anybody would like my music sets for their game, I have 3 different music sets. I have the original music from the game from 15 years ago. The new music is great. I like the new music, and this is my own music mixes for the game and my own UI. Anybody can change this mod this. It's very easy. Or bitmaps, waves, MP3s, good stuff. Gucci, I hope you find some joy, dude, with the character creation in that. I don't know why you're having an issue with that, dude. I wish I could help. I'm sorry I can't help. I wish I could. Oh, dude, that sounds delicious. I don't know why you said that, but that sounds great. I love me some mac and cheese, man. I love me some mac and cheese. Can you imagine the day that I discovered baked mac and cheese? 20 something years ago. It's the first time I ever had baked mac and cheese. I was like, holy shit, this is a whole new level of mac and cheese. There's probably something small. I've never even, cause I look at the page. Put post on there, man. Post on the page on Steam for Dungeon Lord Steam Edition. Post on there. There's some smart cats there. That's really big. That's cool. That's cool. That must look kick-ass. I'm at 1920 by 1080. The music sounds really loud to me anyway. Now, the reason that I have the sensitivity turned down in that is because of my multiple sclerosis. This is a temporary solution for several of my games. Come here, microphone. Come here, my electronic dildo. Look at this thing. It's like a sound dildo. No shit, it's crazy. I said that out loud, didn't I? I did. Love that, Tourette's. But with multiple sclerosis, I have to turn the mouse sensitivity down and the camera smoothing because that shit, man, will trip me out like a top. Slow it down, good solution. I keep playing the games, rock and roll. Games like Gun and Rune, and those are two freaking old classics. I really want to finish those with you guys. We started them, but they're tripping me out like vertigo because my brain's spinning. And so we were playing the multiplayer with Brett, and I still have those saved. And so we have our current campaign, Kick-Ass, and we are at the hotel in Arendelle, the city of the elves, where we left off. I think we left off last night. And if you guys tuned into my sunrise stream this morning, thanks a lot. I got up, I opened up my curtains, I was looking east at the battlefield. There's monuments and trees, and it's a beautiful sunrise. And so I flipped my cams on, made myself some coffee. You guys know the morning routine. I was chilling out, thought I'd share, and then I shared some of my videos from my field notes from the Fringes of the Earth series, and it's nature. And so if you tuned into that, or you do tune into that, thank you. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for letting me share what I love. Thanks for enjoying what I love, if you did indeed. All right, Mortigern, let's take a look at our hero. Right on, our brooding, romantic, freaking elven wizard hero of the day. We need to get some better armor. We got to score some better armor. The druid armor isn't going to hold up. It's all cloth. We need to start getting up to some scale armor or something. I am going to, when I think of it and I do sit down and I'm chilling and I got my shit done for the day. I got my bath, my dishes are done, I got a meal, and I'm chilling, I'm not streaming, I'm hanging out with you guys, watching you play Black Panther stuff, good stuff. And the racing games, all the good stuff you guys play, the raft games, Mr. Inja's zombie games. I will mod the outfits so that our PCs, so our PCs can get, dude, there we go. That freaking control key.
Greetings and welcome back to Arendelle Inn.
So we can get all the NPC armors too. We should have access to all the armors in the game for our player because they're cool. So where are we at? Level 24 Elf Mage, Mortigern. Hi Warlord, what's shaking? My name is Daryl. Like the robot kid. Right on, so let's see how our damage is doing. These should be all repaired. This samurai Obi of power is kick-ass. Look at that, it's got a 26 armor. It's got a +1 strike critical. Look at that, it's worth 10,000 for that belt. That's bitchin', it gives you a +4 dexterity. That's the belt to have right there. We scored that out of the dungeon treasure chest. These pants, I just have them on, they're pretty good. They're the best ones I had. Studded boots of pro poison, isn't that crazy? We have boots that are pro poison. We do need to sell some junk. We need to get a better breast piece because this druidic armor chest piece, that our top, our jerkin, is it's only got 200 hit points. We need to get some better armor. Especially if we're going to go up against some pretty tough wizards. We have no skill points. We are completing these quests, so this quest that we do tonight, should complete our tier 2 sorcerer ascension. Our toughest skills are arcane magic skill, sword, staff. We're going for plate armor. We're going for Death Lord status, and then hopefully Shadow Lord for the forces of good always. Right? Righty right. That's right, Mortigard. Awesome. So this is our quest for this evening. Take the magical relic known as Guldran's Horn to the wizard Emindor in Arendelle. It was one of our first quests. All these little quests have led up to this bigger quest. It's going to set us on a path which will unlock a lot more of the world, which we can't see while we're indoors. Thank you, Gucci. I hope you find a solution. If I think of something, I'll look myself too. I haven't looked at those pages in a while on Steam, the community pages. So we've unlocked quite a bit, and so these quests that we have this evening should put things in motion so that we can unlock the north up here, the land of the dead. All this crazy shit, the battlefields of the dead. And then down here in the south is the Forbidden Lands. And that's where we're trying to get to, is the Forbidden Lands, is to unlock the gate here at Skull Dune, because we have several quests down here that we need to complete. We can't complete these quests and unlock this until we finish these quests that we're doing up in the land of the elves. And then we will be on to quests in Fargrove. And then that should unlock everything else. So we're getting there. So where do we need to go? We need to go to the Fighters Guild. We need to find some better armor. And we might go to the House of the Tiger of the Eastern Houses. We might get some kick-ass samurai armor. And so we have unlocked the power of the moon gates. So now we can teleport to other moon gates. We can teleport to other moon gates that we have Cogfog. For lack of better words, moon gates that we have turned on. We have to go to the moon gate and turn it on, and then we can use them and teleport from those moon gates. So the goal is to obviously unlock all the moon gates, which, because of the great battle that you guys see in the video, it shut all this down. There's a great battle ensuing. We should go to Talendor real quick, just because it's freaking cool, right? What sucks is I can't close that window. I want to see the teleportation. I don't want to look at this window. Did it lock up on us? Nope. We made it to Talendor. So now we're in Talendor. So we teleported from down here in Arendelle, the city of the elves, all the way up to the ancient, burned out, dead kingdom of Talendor. I don't really know that much about Talendor, so don't take what I just said as carved in stone. Maybe we'll do some crazy new videos. Let's make some lore videos. We still got to do some Parisno lore videos. Parisno's awesome. Mikader's made some cool lore videos for that. So we're gonna fight something. So you see, that's Galdrin's ruined fortress, and then there's a tower, and that's part of our quest tonight. Let's go take a look. Let's brighten things up a little bit. It's too dark. Usually if I'm not broadcasting, everything's on like really dark because of my eyes. My freaking crazy raccoon eyes, man. Raccoons are gnarly, aren't they? I had these raccoons come up and they were taking the plate right out of my hands. I was sitting around this campfire, those little shits. I'm right, Goblin Wizard. What you got, Goblin Wizard? Come on, you gotta do better than that. That shit hurt, didn't it? Yeah, it did. Oh. What else we got? cool. Cure poison potion. We're just having a look-see. Everything looks like it's running groovy. This is such a fun redone. You know, I'm so, after all these years, to see that this is still such a unknown gem, and it really is. I had so much fun playing this back in the day, and I have to say my final verdict is I like this version very much. The Steam edition, it's different enough, and I like it. Whereas I think most people like the older versions better. But the graphics, I mean, it speaks for itself. The compatibility speaks for itself. The differences have their bonuses. Okay, so can't I just like... Because I want to close the window. I guess we can't. That's weird. And we're back. Man, I feel just like Doctor Who. I love it. I love stories. Ancient oral tradition, man. When, let's say, you know, The Walking Dead happens, right? We don't have computers. All the books are burned. It's still like Fahrenheit 451. We still have the art of storytelling. I love lore. In any fashion, it's so good. That's one of the strengths of the varieties of humankind, is that we have so many different lores, so many incredible stories and fictions and fantasies and mythologies from so many different cultures. Varieties of strength of humankind. Right on. Look at that. Look at the stars in the sky, and they're actually moving. I love it. To see that, you know, 17 years ago was a treat. The Hall of Fighters. We're going to the Hall of Fighters. Ow! Stop biting my leg! I have an invisible dog named Multiple Sclerosis.
Welcome back to the Hall of Weapons.
Well, thank you, sir. Doesn't he look awesome? Right on. So, let's see what kind of armor he's got for sale, because, yeah, we'll keep that Goblin Staff as a level 1. Get rid of it. We were awarded the Elven Sword of Speed. We're going to try that sucker out. I like the swords that are 6 feet or longer because I like to fight from a distance, go for the throat. This stuff, we're just going to ditch it. We don't need it. It's no good. Let's just take it up our inventory. Those shoulder pads are armor +3. The ones that we have are +8. So we'll ditch these. That belt, we don't need it. We got the samurai belt. As cool as the Druidic helmet is, it gives us a +10 pro magic. Our wizard helmet, just... These other helmets really don't compare. That sorcerer's hat's the bomb. It's got +2 armor. It's got 10% fire, ice, +2 parry. The druid helmet gives me a straight up +10% magic across the board. So that is pretty good. It's a 125 hit points, 200 hit points. We'll stick with the sorcerer's hat. I mean, this is like the ultimate freaking superhero. Look at him. He's like the craziest superhero ever. But onto the armor. I'll keep that helm of horns. Pardon me. We're hanging on to that spell so we can learn that spell when we hit level 25. We'll right click on that sucker and we'll learn it instantly. Sir Nil Galand, he's level 22 or level 24, but we are a sorcerer, fighter, battle mage. We got some goody goods, and so we're going to stock up. We're going to keep going to the quest. I cannot stress enough to keep those poison potions, the cure poison. Keep a good stock of them. That goblin fire staff is bitchin'. The higher level magic weaponry I have, the more incredible that magic weapon will become. I'll be able to shoot fireballs with that sucker. Right now, I think our magic weaponry level is like 6 or 7. So we're getting up there. And so we have to go to the tower and blow the horn. We have to go and talk to Emindor and see where he has gone. He's disappeared. He went into his tower. He's not talking to anyone. He's not taking any visitors. Why? We have to go find out. And so we shall. And so I think, was it Gucci? I think, hey man, interesting Gucci man. I hope you don't have the flu. I think it was Gucci. You were mentioning the dwarf. Look at the dwarven axe, man. 275 hit points, 4 to 8 damage, 6 foot. If I can modify these weapons, some of these I will. That should do more damage than that. That should do like a 14 at least. That double-bladed dwarven axe should do definitely more damage than that. That's a big badass axe. Let's see what armor he's got. Sing it if you know it, guys. Come on, sing it if you know it. See, now if I found some really special druid armor, I would buy it. A druid armor that had some bonuses. I don't really want to spend 1,000. We've got 62,000 gold. We got 62,000 gold. We're doing freaking kick-ass. We're doing good. And you can't cheat that. There's no cheats in this game, by the way. There's absolutely no console cheats, or there's absolutely no cheats in this game that I know of at all. And this game is so easy. You don't need any cheats. The Samurai Doe, look at that right there. Plus 15 armor, plus 1 strike. We need something like that. We need something kick-ass like that. That's got 350. Our armor now only has like 200 hit points. It doesn't really have any really cool bonuses, where this has got that plus 1 strike. So I think we're going to go over to the House of the Tiger, and we're going to see if they have some cool armor over there. Keep an eye on those armor skills right there, like I'm looking at their druidic armor, and it says plus 6. You might look at another druidic armor that looks just like it, but it's not the same. You look at the stats and they'll be different, and the armor will have bonuses. So don't skip looking over. Just this friendly suggestion to anybody who's interested in playing Dungeon Lords. Keep your eyes peeled for those very slight, subtle changes, because they could make a big difference. Cool beans, like those trousers. Lined druidic pants plus 1. The dragon gloves, if I can find some kick-ass dragon gloves, I'll get them. What else we got? Yeah, these samurai belts are really good. They give you really good bonuses. The Grim Shield's really kick-ass. I'm trying to kind of at least look like a good wizard, instead of like skulls and stuff, right? Yeah, the Imperial stuff is really bitchin'. The Imperial armor is really cool. I like that. Right on, some spells we kicked off. They're looking good. Looks like we're gonna have to go to the House of the Tiger, find ourselves some badass armor. The plate armor is the plate armor. I hope you guys can hear me okay. If you guys can't hear my voice, please let me know. I can always move this elevated sex toy arm thing around closer to my mouth, you know, and it'll be like we're gonna have to make it an R-rated stream. It'd be all crazy. Yep, that's your interesting lore of the evening, brother. I hope I get to catch you guys soon. Right on, boomers. Look at the size of that freaking dandelion. Did you hear that? That was not me. I did not fart. So we're going to that tower, guys. This is our big badass quest of the night, is the tower. Emindor's tower. We're going to go and see what's up with Emindor. It is our quest. We were given the quest by the Gilded Mages to go and seek out Emindor and bring him Galdrin's hammer, or Galdrin's horn. Galdrin's horn is one of the greatest magical items in the whole world of Dungeon Lords. And so our quest is to deliver Galdrin's horn The blue good wizard that you saw vanquished at the beginning of the videos, this is his horn. And so we need to deliver the horn to Emindor here in the tower. But we're going to get armored up, rested up, spelled up, ready to fight before we go in the tower. So let's get some better armor. And it looks like our best bet is to get armor at... Our best bet is to get some good armor at the House of the Tiger. From Keanu Reeves, from Matrix. This is just after the scene where he says, I know Kung Fu. Do you guys remember Keanu Reeves from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure? That was my younger brother, Bud. Right on, look at this. How'd you like to live in here? What a cool freaking room, huh? Look at that. Look at the texture on the walls. Look at the waves and the tiles up there. Look at the door. That's great. Look at that. Yeah, I could stream this in 1080.
The House of the Tiger welcomes you.
Twitch would open up their freaking pipeline. Invest a little money. I wish they had all the games listed. They don't. What's up, Keanu Reeves? Dude, that's a badass robe. Love your jammies, brother. The House of the Tiger commends you for a path well taken. We did it! Awesome, we've completed the quest of the tiger. How about that? Bitchin', I didn't even expect that. The House of the Tiger commends you for a path well taken, stranger. Mortigern of the Purple Hat. Right on, Gucci, thank you. Our hero's name is Mortigern of the Purple Hat. Right on, I didn't even expect. Look at, dude, we got the tiger heraldry. Now, here's the deal. We could choose any of these other heraldries because they give you a bonus. Okay, so what we earned through by helping Masume, her house was painted. How can I put it? The house of Masume was wronged. The house of Masume was wronged. The house of Masume's name was tainted dishonorably, and it was all lies, and so we proved it. Okay, so we found the armor of the armor of Eraldorn in the dungeons last night. That was part of our quest to clear the name of House Masume. So we cleared House Masume's name. They did not steal the armor. Okay? And so we cleared Masume's name. You know, the Asian princess in the hotel. And so we helped her bring her family's name back up into prominence where it should be. And so that was the quest of the tiger, is to help Masume clear her family's name. So that's what we did. And so we completed the quest. And so that's awesome. And so now I could pick any heraldry I want, but it's the House of the Tiger quest, right? And so you gotta have the House of the Tiger heraldry because we earned it. We did quests for the Eastern houses. It's bitchin'. And so what this does is this unlocks the troop tree path of the Eastern houses. If we want to pursue that, we could be a ninja lord, we could be a dragon lord, you could be a warlord. Bitchin'. Eastern house is pretty cool. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Only in Dungeon Lords. Oh, Keanu Reeves is great, especially dude, help me out here. What was the name? I love multiple sclerosis. I can remember memories all the way back to when I was 5, but I can't remember the name of the item. The movie that he was in, it was oh, dude, I just remembered. Point Break. Point Break was the fucking best movie ever, man. Are you shitting me? We must have watched that 100 times. One summer, it was like when Point Break came out. We spent a whole summer smoking weed watching Point Break, going boogie boarding and shit. Boogie boarding with rubber masks on. Point Break, Keanu Reeves. That was the kick-ass movie. That was so good. Gotta watch that again. Oh, John Wick. Oh, dude, right on. Oh, it's okay. I can see it better. It's okay, dude. You guys are always welcome to type in caps. I can't see shit. My vision changes like every 10 minutes. I'll be clearly seeing you guys perfectly, like in eagle eyes, and then I can't see shit. It's like looking through a dirty window. So it's all good. You can't offend me with caps. I thought you were helping me see better. Oh, dude, right on. Right on. Right on. I'll take your word for it, man. Right on. Hell yeah. Dude, I'm gonna, you know what's funny? We must have been talking, you know what? We must have been talking about this the other night. But one of you guys, probably you guys, we were talking, maybe Irish too. Irish was in here chatting, talking about The Matrix. And I'm like, man, I haven't watched The Matrix in a really long time, man. I'd like to watch The Matrix again. Those movies came out, man. That was something different. That is a creator. That's an original creation. The Matrix, man, was so original. It was such an original idea. The world. I don't know how old you guys were when The Matrix came out, but I was an adult. We'd never seen anything like that since Star Wars. We had not seen anything like The Matrix since Star Wars. It was that different. The whole concept was just so far out. So what do we get with the House of the Tiger? We get a plus 10% speed. We get a plus 2 strike. We get a plus 2 parry. I could take these other ones, but you know what? Like the Nightwalker's really good. It's a really good heraldry. Pardon me, I could really use that Warder, that plus 10 rune magic, but we'll get that in another quest. We're going to take that Tiger heraldry, get that plus 2, pardon me, cranberry juice. Plus 2 strike, 10% speed, plus 2 parry. Yeah, awesome. Quest of the Tiger. The House of Tiger commends you for a path well taken. You have met the Tiger and achieved victory, and your initiation to the House of the Tiger is complete. As a disciple of our ways, you are entitled to promote your class and acquire special skills and training. You have gained a new heraldry. So let's see how that affected our character. And also, let's see what we should have been awarded something. Let's find out. Did we get any groovy stuff? We didn't get any groovy stuff. We got our heraldry though. So we got our new, what do we got? Right on. So we got our new heraldries. Right on. So we've got the Magician plus 10% arcane magic, 10% resist fire, 10% the warrior, 10% alchemist for potions and resist poison.
Welcome, young master.
Welcome, young master. Now we got the Tiger heraldry plus 2 strike, plus 10% speed, plus 2 parry. And we had the Knave of Cups, plus 5 inspect, plus 5 picklock, plus 5% disarm traps. So we're getting there. It did not open up any classes for us, but we do have that option. Right on. So we're following the Battle Mage path. Good to see you, pal. What's shaking, young Tiger Master? Now, if he's a master of the House of the Tiger, why doesn't he have tiger stripes on? Shouldn't he? Where's the tiger stripes, man? Where's your tiger robe, man? Good deal, man. Good deal. Good luck. I hope it works. Yeah, I'm on 19, 20, 1080 right on. I hope it works, buddy. I might be scaling. Steam didn't spend too much time on this. Golden Sigh, look at that. 3 to 8 damage, that blows. I'd really like to modify the damages and the lengths on these weapons. That Zambuto, that should do like 14 damage. Yeah, that's 14, 16 damage on that sucker. Let's see if he's got some good armor. Oh, look at that Casa hat. That's cool. That's bitchin'. All right, now we're getting somewhere. So we already saw this. That helmet just looks really freaking cool. It doesn't really give us anything. That's a 350. It's decent. It's better than what we got. That Imperial Mail, that's a 350 plus 15 armor plus 1 parry. It's the same deal, 2625. It's exactly the same. Pacify Celestial Magic we cannot use. Imperial Leggings, we have some. Dynasty Shoulder, those are not as good as the ones we have now. So I think I might, yeah, look at that right there. That's nice. That freaking helmet's badass right there. That's cool. But I'm probably going to grab that Imperial Mail. It's scale armor. It's got 350 hit points. It's better than our Druid armor. Yeah, it's got to be. That's a +6 at 200 hit points. +15, +1 parry, 350 hit points. We'll take it. Oh, you got a deal. Awesome.
Welcome, young master.
Thank you, old master.
What do you seek?
I want to sell you Druid armor. Bitchin'. 60 grand. Awesome, awesome. Hey Gucci, enjoy your lurk. Good night. Have a nice nap. I'll see you in the dungeons. Thanks for chilling, dude. Dude, let me know how that goes with your game, and please enjoy the hell out of this freaking cool game. And if you want to, anybody wants to join us, Gucci wants to join us, me and Britt and the Shield Wall clan, you guys know you're welcome to. And I will set something up, a regular multiplayer date, usually on the weekends, earlier in the day for our European friends. Right on, Gucci. Enjoy, bro. Have fun. I'll be here until the end of time. Somebody's got to blow the horn. Gjallarhorn. Galdrin's horn. Gjallarhorn. Galdrin's horn. I think we're ready to go. I know I wanted to switch out this spell. Those locusts. Let's see what those locust spells, the damage on that is. 10 insect damage. Yeah, I got to get rid of that. Let's see what we got. There was something I wanted to use there. Replace that with. We scored this ring in the dungeons. It's kick-ass. Blade Dancer ring, +2 strike, +5 damage. -50 haste, and what I think that does is slows down the enemy. I'm not sure. We're going to have to find out. Blade Dancer ring. Sounds awesome. I'm thinking about swapping out. Yeah, the Wings at Night, I wanted to put that down right there. Let's see. Right there. Cool. So we have all of our summoning. F7 is Wings of Night. So we could summon bats, wolves, undead, beast, haunt, and wolves. So we can summon all those. I'm not doing the rats and the snakes. The snakes, you can't really see them. The rats, I just want to make kebabs out of them. Good. So we're looking good. We're looking good. I'm getting ready for this big quest. I'm not stalling. I'm just slow played. No worry, no hurry. Hit that control key. Kick ass. You're looking freaking good. Check him out. Oh, dude.
Welcome,
Whoa.
young master.
This freaking control key. Right on. All right. Look at that crazy new armor. We just bought that armor. Awesome. Bitchin'. Wizards in tights. We need to, I don't know, we need to somehow make that fire flame sword actually flaming. It doesn't really have any magical properties. It's like a sword made out of lava. Active lava. So we could go to Galdron's Horn, but there's something else that we needed to do. I know there is. One thing I wanted to do was get a dragon's egg. Another one. I think we've gotten 2 dragon's eggs. I'm just wondering if I can use it for spells. And we need to go visit Elvithra at the apothecary. And we need to load up on potions. See if she has any new spells available.
Welcome back, my friend.
Hello, my friend.
It is good to see you again.
It's good to see
How may
you
I be of
too.
service?
Awesome. So what you got, sister? We got 40 mana potions. Let's stock up. Good enough. Let's check our stock. I know usually the rare stuff. Rare stuff is like Demon Fetus, Monkey Paw, Dragon's Tooth, Borloth Horn, Borloth Horns. Take a bunch of them. Just want to make sure we're ready to rock and roll. Yeah, I need to fix that staff.
I appreciate your patronage. Please come again.
Whoa. Let's get across that bridge. It's daytime. I was waiting for the sun to come up. We're gonna head to the tower. Awesome. And I still forgot my eye drops. And I shall return in just a few minutes. I have to go get some eye drops for my eyes. Thanks for chilling, guys. I'll be right back. Enjoy the show. You know, I always got something fun to share. From when I was 7. Wait a minute, I am 7. Enjoy, my friends. I'll be right back. Holy shit, dragons. Alright, Galen, Brad, Warden. Shit, he got one dragon. I think that dragon still could eat him, though. It's a good scene right there.
Still alive.
You know what we have to do. We have to leave. You said you loved me. Is it true? If it is, it's the only good we've done.
Alright, I'm back, guys. Thanks for your patience. I hope you enjoyed the clip. Had to fix my eyeballs. Come on, Galen, you can do it, buddy.
You know what I think?
Gucci, I'm glad you got that worked out. You had to click on create character to mess with the details. Okay. It's always something for me. It's always something just like that. I do this. Everybody does it. Everybody does it. Everybody does it. Let's go to the Tower of Emindor and deliver Galdrin's Horn. Enjoy your game, Gucci. I'm glad you got that worked out. Actually, I knew that was the problem, but I needed you to figure it out to prepare you for unlocking all the puzzles in your future quests in Dungeon Lords. So you see, I did you a favor. You figured out the very first puzzle of Dungeon Lords. How to create the character. Good man. You earned your retro badge, brother. The groovy retro badge. Sound level's looking good. Let's move forward. I can remember how to do this. Okay, so we have the mirror. Shift. No. It's just doing shield block. Do I have to have this equipped? Yeah, it's like not doing anything. I don't get it. I'm gonna have to look and see how we're supposed to use this. There's no instructions. I can't remember. The shift is just simply changing my shield block mode. So I don't know what to think of that. Let's see. Maybe I have to equip the thing? I don't know. Weird. So I'm gonna jump out, look the item up, and find out. Who knows? Doesn't tell. We'll never figure it out. It looks like you can type, so that's a yes. I don't know how I can help you, but ask away. Looks like you just did. M. 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 Get used to your control keys. No, you have to save and exit. I've been telling you guys that for a week. Yes. Yes, pay attention. Every time you change a scene, you save and autosave. I told you that 560,000 times in the past 3 days. Gucci's got the flu. Yes, it autosaves a lot every time you change a scene. So you want to talk to the friendly elf, and you'll get your first quest. What you want to do is you want to travel around and fight the bad enemies and level up and get some experience and get some loot before you enter Fargrove. You want to level up, so do some exploring and some fighting and get some, hopefully a goblin fire staff would be great, or whatever character that you're going to play before you enter Fargrove. Get some experience and level up. And remember, when you go to Fargrove, that the little goblin hiding in the bushes, he's a little turd. He's a bad guy. Yes, I'm picking on you. Pay attention. Dude, what are you playing? Tell me about your class if you can. If you have, you're probably playing. Enjoy your game. But when you have a chance, man, chime in when you take a break and tell us about your character. Or stream it. I'll come join your multiplayer game. Yes, Dwarf Fighter, awesome. Kick ass. Super cool. That's what I thought you were gonna play. That's what yeah, man, the dwarven weapons, the dwarven axes need to be tougher. They're not tough enough. The dwarves should have tougher weapons. They're big badass axes. That's cool, man. I don't think I've ever played a dwarf. I don't think I've ever played a dwarf in this, and they look really good. They look so cool. I have to look up how to use this crazy mirror. So let me look that up. I can't remember how to use the mirror. I don't know if I have to equip it or what. I don't know. I have the mirror from Galibrian. We got the mirror, which is a key. The mirror is a key to open up the Tower of Emindor, but I can't remember how to use it. I figured it. I played playthroughs of this before. I just can't remember how. But we'll figure it out. Galdrin's Horn. Let's see. We'll figure it out. There he is. His name is Lucky. Cool, man. Right on. Bitchin'. Awesome. That's so cool. We're gonna have a cool party. We're gonna have a cool party. I think Britt is playing he's playing a thief, rogue, elf. So he's playing an elven thief. I'm playing an elven wizard, magic user. You're playing the dwarven fighter. What's gonna be your secondary class? What's gonna be your secondary class? Have you picked a second class? Let me throw this out there too. Here you go, Gucci. Any other Dungeon Lords players enjoy? I was just looking up. I can't remember how to open up the tower. I opened it up years ago. I can't remember. I did something crazy too. It's like holding the mirror towards the door or something. But with the way my brain is these days, I'll look it up. I'm not gonna muddle with it for an hour. No hurry, no worry. House of the Tiger, the Great Tower of Emindor. The Great Tower is where Emindor is hiding, but you won't be able to enter it until after completing the Way of the Tiger quest, which you just witnessed that we did. We got our Tiger Heraldry for the Eastern Houses. At that point, Lord Galibrian will reward you with a magic mirror, which we do have. The magic mirror is a key. When you press the shift key at the entrance to the tower, the mirror will reveal a doorway, and then be able to use the doorway to get inside. I've tried that, it doesn't work. Let's try it again. Oh, dude, you're gonna be a fighter celestial monk? That's cool. Healer fighter, that's a nice combination, man. Cool beans. Yeah, we don't have a healer. We don't have a healer. For our multiplayer playthrough, I was thinking about just being a celestial. Being a wizard and celestial, which is what the healer, what you're doing, the adept. It's a Dungeons and Dragons cleric healer, like you said. I was thinking to do wizard healer, do it all magic, but I could do the rune magic too. That's a cool combination, man. I like it. So let's see if we can get the tower open. Because I am not figuring this out. So we'll give this a shot again. So we have, maybe we're in the wrong spot. We might just, I don't know. Let's shift. There's nothing happening here. E. Magic mirror. It's E, not shift. It's E. It's E. It's E, not shift. We made it. We're in. The Tower of Emindor. The quest is coming to complete. Look at this.
We
Awesome.
are not expecting visitors.
Well, here I am. We're in. This is our quest. We are off to see the wizard that take the magical relic known as Galdrin's Horn to the Wizard Emindor in Arendelle. We are here. Awesome. We're gonna get crazy. Holy shit, let me get my elf boots off. Now listen, you guys. When you guys play this game, you need to have some official elf or gnome boots. I'll bring you good luck. You get like a +5 bonus on quiet walks from the Ministry of Crazy Walks. All right, let's get ready. Yep, we gotta get ready. We got a puff in the freaking Tower of Emindor. Are you kidding me?
We are not expecting visitors.
You believe this guy? How rude. Look at him, stands right in front of us. And then he rips one. This elf, you guys ever smelled an elven fart? That'll make a dwarf's beard curl. I'm serious. It's the elven wine. It is.
We are not expecting visitors.
Your visit is unexpected and unwelcome. My master Emindor is not well and wishes to see no one. We'll see about that. Ever since the passing of his mentor Galdrin, then my master has been unwell. And of ill mood. He remains locked in his tower day and night and refuses to see anyone. I fear for his health and I don't know what to do. Galdrin was a great friend to my master, and Emindor still grieves for his tragic loss. We have Galdrin's horn, sir. What, this you say? A relic of Galdrin? I'm sorry, whatever it is, my master will see no one. I can't help you. You've wasted your time coming here. Now please leave. I don't think so. I don't think so, son.
Farewell.
We're here to stay. What's up? Something's not right. What are we missing? I don't know. I don't know. What I did read is there's a lot of bugs with this quest, so let's see. Alright, we'll see if this guy's gonna let us in the tower or what. He's giving us Chip. Little elf man. Yes, master, at once. My master wishes to see you. So he changed his mind. Silliness. Total silliness, man. What are these guys trying to pull? Devious. Devious. Look at this. Freaking cool tower. Awesome. Look at this. This is a wizard's tower right here, boy. Look at this. Awesome. Cool. Look at that. Right, this is gonna get good. Oh, look at all the lettering. It's so cool looking. It's in wizard. It's in wizard right. It's in weird right. Weird bit Falariad. Awesome. Bitchin'. Nice old runes. There's Nordic runes on there. Yeah, we're about to engage in like a big fat crazy quest sequence. So I'm preparing all my party favors. You're kicking it an hour later. Thanks for kicking it. And I hope you guys are enjoying your Dungeon Lords games.
I am Emindor. You may approach. You have gone through great trials to meet me, so I would know the truth of you and of your errand, that you risk so much to venture to Arendelle and gain audience with this aged elf. I believe I heard you claim that you found Galdrin's horn. Is this true? A very bold claim. Will you let me examine the horn? So, it is true. Very remarkable that you have come by it. If I know my old friend Galdrin, he has left a secret message for us. Ah, yes. Here, upon the end, the Circle of Talendor. Only someone familiar with Galdrin's secrets would recognize this symbol. Talendor was Galdrin's castle. It was destroyed by the armies of Lord Barrowgrim and the evil wizard Volgar. After the dark day of the conspiracy within the Circle of Mages, the symbol refers to an inner sanctum, the Chamber of Spirits. The horn presents a delicate dilemma. Only here, within these tower walls, am I protected from Volgar and his allies. Outside and unaided, my magic is no match for theirs. Until the day I discover the means to bring Volgar down, I must remain a prisoner within my own sanctuary. And yet, in our hands, we hold perhaps a final message from Galdrin. We must learn of its meaning. Upon your honor, I must beseech you to take Galdrin's horn to the ruins of Talendor, and therein find the Chamber of Spirits amongst the castle ruins.
Awesome.
It is only there that the message Galdrin has placed within the horn can be revealed. Remember well the secret of the horn, then hasten your return to me here. Take the Ring of Talendor. Galdrin gave it to me long ago. You will need its magic to enter the Chamber of Spirits. Only the Ring of Talendor can open the secret passage within the ruins of Galdrin's fallen castle.
We have to find the ring.
The Chamber of Spirits was Galdrin's special seance room, wherein he would attempt to commune with spirits from beyond this earthly realm. The ruins of Talendor, Galdrin's fallen castle, lie in the Meadowland Vales south of the northern steppes. Follow the river north from Arendelle. It will lead you to the Lost Lake.
We can teleport there to Talendor. We can use the Moon Gate here in Arendelle to go to Talendor. And then start going through that dungeon. But we should go to Fargrove so we can unlock Skaldune and continue on our Sorcerer quest and Battle Mage quest to tier up to level 3 in our troop tree. 3 tiers and then 1 final hybrid class. Circle of Mages.
The Circle of Mages was created in the last ages, a gathering of the greatest wizards in the realm, and formed to ensure the benevolent and lawful use of magic. Galdrin was to become the rightful leader of the Circle, but his death at the hands of the wizard Volgar in the conspiracy placed Volgar atop the position of power within the Circle. Under the direct control of Volgar, the Circle of Mages has become a scourge of evil and destruction, an entity to be feared.
We're about to settle him down. What's happening, Kai? Big hugs. Hey, Gucci. Let me make the text bigger. What's shaking, Kai? There, that's better. Me too. I'm defeating death, destruction, and greed, 1 spell at a time. Death's Door. I am in favor of this. Right on. So, let's give him what for?
The Circle of Mages was created in the last ages, a gathering of the greatest wizards in the realm, and formed to ensure the benevolent and lawful use of magic. Galdrin was to become the rightful leader of the Circle, but his death at the hands of the wizard Volgar and the conspiracy placed Volgar atop the position of power within the Circle. Under the direct control of Volgar, the Circle of Mages has become a scourge of evil and destruction, an entity to be feared.
An entity to be vanquished, not feared. Think like a Norseman.
When Galdrin acceded to sit at the head of the Circle of Mages, he was challenged by Volgar, a wizard of pretentious power and ambitious nature. The Circle declared a rare contest, a ritual to determine which of the 2 mages held magical superiority. Galdrin won the contest, and Volgar, humiliated by his defeat, then began to secretly conscript others within the Circle of Mages to plot Galdrin's downfall. A nest of fiends that eventually
Vipers.
succeeded in luring Galdrin to his doom.
Yeah, we'll see about that. We'll see if we can rescue Galdrin.
The
Volgar.
eyes of Volgar and the circle of mages are everywhere. I dare not venture from the safe protection of this tower, for their magic is far too strong. I spend my days searching for a way to end the campaign of terror unleashed by Volgar, restore the goodwill of the circle of mages. Alas, I do not yet see the way. The malevolent Lord Barrowgrim has allied himself with Volgar and the Circle of Mages to recruit the power of their formidable magic. Each day, his armies grow stronger. Each victory they achieve, a crushing blow to our cause. He is little more than a pawn in Volgar's grand scheme. But unless I discover the means to stop them, his marauders will soon overrun these lands, and all shall be lost.
We have a lot of big evil to defeat in the days and weeks ahead. Circle of Talendor. We're going to
The Circle
Talendor.
of Talendor refers to the Chamber of Spirits, an inner sanctum at the ruins of Talendor, Galdrin's fallen castle. Galdrin was a radiant light in this world of all too much darkness. He was my dearest friend. Every moment of his absence burns like a fire upon my heart. But though I am weary and drained, I shall not rest until he is avenged. Upon your honor, I must beseech you to take Galdrin's horn to the ruins of Talendor, and therein find the Chamber of Spirits amongst the castle ruins. It is only there that the message Galdrin has placed within the horn can be revealed. Remember well the secret of the horn, then hasten your return to me here. Take the Ring of Talendor. Galdrin gave it to me long ago, and you will need its magic to enter the Chamber of Spirits. The Lady Elowen is missing? I have not heard this news and must ponder its meaning. If the Lady Elowen has left the safety of Fargrove, she is in mortal peril. I fear Lord Davonmore is soon lost without the aid and wise counsel of Galdrin. I will give this further thought. There is little I can do here. Were I to invoke any spell to penetrate beyond these tower walls, Volgar and the Circle of Mages could tap into the magical stream and possibly destroy me. The risk is too great, for should I fall, no one would remain to stand and challenge them.
What am I, chop liver? He said, "That's what are we here for?" Look at his robes. He says no one would be able to stand in their way. Well, we'll see if we can. We'll see if we can help.
I fear Lord Davonmore is soon lost without the aid and wise counsel of Galdrin. The pillars of his kingdom are collapsing, and seeing himself threatened on all sides, will likely make ill-considered moves in an attempt to maintain his throne. Lord Barrowgrim has made no secret of his hate for Lord Davonmore, nor of his
There's
desire
gonna be a
to
war.
claim Fargrove as his own. No doubt his armies are already marching towards invasion, and will soon reach its town walls.
We're gonna have a big crazy war with all kinds of crazy creatures and dragons and giants and ogres. That's why I want to get some of these, swap some textures so that we can wear some wizard's robes, because I'm playing a wizard, but I don't have access to any robes like that. The Guild of Mages should sell wizard's robes, you'd think. But that's something that I should be able to pretty easily mod. This system's so old. Should be able to easily mod that in a day. When I get around to it, when I think of it. After I have to get my lap dance quota of the week first. It's priority. If I got my 17 lap dances, then I'll bust out a mod. That's the way it works. That is bitchin'. Wouldn't that be kick-ass if that was purple? That robe, purple and green. Where the yellow is, make it purple. Dude, I mean, and it would be badass with the purple freaking wizard hat. Okay, guys, look at this. Elowen.
If the Lady Elowen has left the safety of Fargrove, she is in mortal peril.
We have to find the location of Lady Elowen. And just worth noting for you Dungeon Lords players out there like Gucci, you won't find the location of the princess until late in the game. So there's really nothing to seek. You're not really going to be hitting that quest to find the princess until later in the game. Soon we'll have the spell where we can conjure up a giant to come and fight for us. I can't wait till we can conjure up a giant. Yet more troubling news you reveal. I fear these events run deeper than any suspect. I know little of this man Valdane. Valdane is Lord Greymare's son. If Valdane is not found, Lord Barrowgrim, Lord Greymare, his son, is missing. We have to find his son. If we don't find his son, he will side with the forces of evil. If we find his lost son, he will side with the forces of good. We are also trying to convince the Elven nation to join Lord Davonmore and the forces of good against Lord Barrowgrim and Volgar the evil wizard. We have a lot on our plate.
If Lord Davonmore has compromised the alliance with Lord Greymare, then he has lost his last remaining ally. Lord Greymare will not sit well if Davonmore has brought harm to his son. And if Valdane is truly the secret lover of Lady Elowen, as you say, one might only suspect the rage this would stir within Lord Davonmore's breast.
So what's that all about? What's that all about? You guys have heard me say it a million times over the years. All of you far and wide. The bad guy dies, the good guy gets the girl, and we all ride off into the sunset smiling. And so you gotta love a good, I love a good love story. So we're gonna reunite Lord Greymare's son, his lost son. We're gonna rescue him and reunite him with Lord Davonmore's daughter, the princess. It's a good love story. They live happily ever after. We unite Lord Greymare's kingdom with the good forces of Lord Davonmore's kingdom by marriage and unification alliance of the two young lovers. What a great story. What a great story. Awesome. And we get to be the tool in making that happen. Cool beans. And so Rothan is the kingdom of Lord Greymare. And we already met him in Bolin Fields a couple of episodes ago. And if you tuned in for that, thanks for tuning in. And I have a little bit of I don't know what you guys call it. It's not really strep throat. It doesn't hurt. I'm just losing my voice.
The kingdom of Rothan lies far away, across the northern steppes.
We're gonna go. We're gonna go to Rothan.
Lord Greymare is the lawful lord of Rothan, a distant kingdom across the northern steppes.
We've met him.
He has long maintained a truce with Lord Davonmore, a fragile alliance that may be swiftly approaching an end.
Thank you, Kai. Thank you. Thank you. I couldn't remember the word. It's this it's this cognitive dysfunction. Kryptonite. Valdane. We're gonna rescue Valdane. Alas, I know little of this man. I think that's it. So are we ready to rock and roll? I think we're ready to rock and roll. Holy shit. I know there's a fight. There's a boss fight coming up. I know there is. I've played this before. It looks so much better. It looks so much juicier than the old version, man. The colors look great. Looks so good. I'm a little tweaking about this up here, like the map up on the right. Why aren't we seeing nothing? Did they space on their coffee break or what? What's up, Steam? You guys, would you take a coffee break? Oh shit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa.
And I, Volgar, are you surprised to see me? You really believe your elven protections could shield you forever?
We need to hit the horn.
By order of the Circle,
He's gonna tell
I
us.
sentence you to death. As for your allies, wherever they run, the Circle will hunt them down and destroy them.
Invoke the power of Gauldren's Horn.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. We hit it. We got the horn. All right. We blew the horn. Odin. Odin. Odin.
Volgar's bite has lashed me.
See that shit?
Though I will recover soon enough. Now he knows about you, and this leaves no time to waste. Gauldren's Horn saved us for the moment. But Volgar will be better prepared for the next encounter, as must we. Take Gauldren's Horn to the ruins of Talendor and find his Chamber of Spirits. We must learn the secret Gauldren left behind. Downstairs are many spellbooks and magic baubles. You are free to take whatever might be of use to you to aid you in this quest. Now leave me, for I must tend to my injuries.
I knew there was going to be some kind of fight there. So that was Volgar
Do not
himself.
tarry in this quest.
Right.
Leave me now.
Hush, I'm looking around. Man, that table's really tall. Check it out.
Leave me now.
What are you cooking over here, Chief? What's that white powder in that ball? What do you got in those? What are you cooking with the powder? What's this? What's going on here, man? That don't look kosher, man.
Leave me now.
Yeah, my voice is. I'm kind of taking it easy. Now, do we have to pick these? Right. Awesome. Now you see, if we would have tried to engage those before we finish that quest, we probably.
Master Emindor, are you all right?
No, he's not. Go help him. All right, gifts, 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 rewards, rewards, rewards. Awesome, 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 awesome. Look at our quest list. So we finished the quest. Now that's one strange thing about this Steam edition, is that when you finish a quest, I mean, is it just me, or when you finish a quest, I want to hear like a magic gong sound or something, or at least a kitty cat farting, you know, to let us know that we finished the quest. There's no like alert that the quest finished. It just disappears from your quest list. I want to have the magic gong sound, so we're gonna have to do something about that. We'll have to add in our magic kitty cat wizard fart sound. Have you guys ever seen the most excellent Disney film, Bedknobs and Broomsticks? I saw Bedknobs and Broomsticks in the movie theater when it came out decades ago, half a century ago. And if you guys ever look at my Instagram or something, you see a black cat, that's my daughter's familiar. That's her cat. That's her imp. And the cat is Cosmic Creepers from Bedknobs and Broomsticks. Gotta love magic. Love that Walt Disney, man. The hidden message: use Gauldren's Horn in the Chamber of Spirits of the ruins of Talendor and report back to Emindor. And that's where we're going. We're going to hit that freaking dungeon at that ruined castle that we were at just earlier. Awesome. Now the captured knight, we have to get through Skull Dune. We have to get through Skull Dune. We have to get through Skull Dune. The magic flask is roaming around the world of dungeon lords. Our friend Erlin, we'll just call him Erlin like Merlin. He asked us, could you find my flask? And so we have this magic flask roaming around the world, and so we'll find it. And see all of these quests, Bidbag Mog, The Lost Prince, Shaman of Skull Dune, Captured Knight, all of those, boom, boom, whoa, boom, boom. All of those are down in the Forbidden Lands, okay? So we have to finish these quests up here in the Elven Lands before we can unlock Skull Dune and the Forbidden Lands, and then we can complete all of our other quests so we can finish our tier 2 classes. So we have our tier 2 battle mage, and then we will tier 2 up to sorcerer. That's what we're shooting for. It's our primary class, tier 2. We got to hit these quests so we can get that. And then we'll be as powerful with magic as Willy freaking Wonka, man. Free chocolate for everybody once we free the world of death, destruction, and greed. One cup of coffee at a time. Awesome, awesome. Look at the monster's eyeball. The monster's eyeball. We got all kinds of goodies. Nice gifts. This is like the best quest reward yet. This is the best quest reward we've gotten. This is killer. All kinds of, yes, master. All right, all right. Look at that. He's got a big old pile of some white powder. What do they got going on in this shack right here? What are they doing? Can we go back? Nope, now it won't work. Greater heal.
Master Emindor, are you alright?
Look at that, we got all kinds of goodies. The Ring of Talendor, good deal. Awesome. Let's swap that up, right? Zoinks. Good deal. Let's get these spells somewhere else. Most of these spells we already have.
Master, what has happened?
Yeah, I better move these spells down here. We're gonna run out of room. These two we'll keep here. Those are special spells. These spells, I'm pretty sure we already have them.
Emindor, are you
We can right-click them to learn them, and if they beep like that, we already know them, or we can't learn them. It's a Nether spell. We already have Summon Beast. We already have Boon Shield. We already have Nether Blast. We already have Rune Blast, so we can sell those. We don't need to keep them. If we have these spells in the scrolls, get rid of them, sell them. I don't use them for nothing because I already know these spells. You don't need to carry the extra loot, the extra inventory. Unless you want to put those scrolls down there and use them as extra spells, you don't have to wait for your mana to charge up. You can just shoot that extra scroll. You can shoot a Nova Blast, use up your mana, and then you have the scroll, read that, shoot it again, if you want to do that. I don't want to do that. For me, that's too much multitasking for me these days. So I'll sell the scrolls. I'll buy some badass armor. The jewelry is a matter of collection, right? I love it. I love the cool jewelry that we collect in the dungeons. They're like tokens. Like the American Indians, we keep tokens for memories of places and things. I love it. Tokens. I think we were talking item hoarder. Happy birthday, Alpha. Item hoarder. So we'll keep all this really cool stuff. We got our lock picks and our repair kits. This is all of our quest items. Here's our extra. I kept the coolest weapons. We got a freaking frost dagger, right? We stabbed somebody with that. They turned to ice. The helmets, they just look trippy. So we go disco on Wednesday with that one, and then we go freak out show Friday on that one. And since it's Saturday, we're doing the purple wizard hat. Man, this guy is just talking. Him, not me. Smoke him if you got him. Smoke him if you got him. Only in Warlord's world. Oh, my poor eyeballs. I need dragon eyeball transplants. How about you guys? If you guys could get one kind of animal eyeballs, right? What kind of animal eyeballs would you get? Any animal. Doesn't even have to be an animal that even exists today. It could be a dragon. We do have dragons, don't we? We sure do. How about condor eyeballs? Much better. Hey, hey. Apologies. We're going to go to Fargrove. Chick, 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 chick. We have some business to attend to in Lord Davonmore's kingdom of Fargrove, the kingdom of men. The kingdom where our adventure began. The kingdom where Gucci is adventuring. And so we're going to head to Fargrove, guys. Because we need to seek an audience with Lord Davonmore. We need to meet up with our friends in the pub. We do. Let's save this puppy. I still gotta turn you guys up. I gotta turn you guys up. I have to make your font bigger. There we go. Make you guys the size of a drive-in movie. I need you guys the size of the captions on a drive-in movie. See, Kai Mega and Gucci, you guys, thanks for hanging out at the Kai Gucci Mega Theater. So if you've got the flu, come to the Kai Mega Gucci Theater. I can see your chat better. Yeah, I made you guys bigger. With multiple sclerosis, my vision is random. It changes. It sucks. I need to get quadruple, not bifocals. I need to get megafocals. Ever changing. Look at these awesome buildings, you guys. Look at this. Look at this building. Somebody made that. I love it. That's somebody's piece of art. You know, never take video games for granted, because this is somebody's diorama from their imagination. I love it. We're gonna go to Fargrove and see what's going on in Fargrove. So map. So we need to go all the way down through here. We need to turn on. Also, the Dungeon Lords map that you guys see on my desktop is on the Discord. Look for the Dungeon Lords section. Me and Britt started putting stuff on there. But we're gonna go to Fargrove because we have some freaking conspiracies to reveal, and we've got some spoiled nasties to reveal to the king. So that's what we're gonna do. Make things right. I'm coming to Fargrove because we need to meet with Lord Davonmore. Look at that gate. Isn't that cool? I love it. Look at this. I love this world. So we have a bunch of cool new spells to try out. Did we get any... Wow, we did that quest and we still didn't level up. I'm surprised. So what do we need for our next level? Our next level is almost, it's almost a, yeah, we need like 4 million experience points to level up. I don't think there are any mounts. I don't think that. Fried bees, anybody? Fried hornets? Make sure you order some lingonberry jam and make a donation to the museum. Tell Rold and Francine I said hello. There he is. There's our friend Erlendor. Hey, buddy. You haven't seen my flask, have you? Remember, if you find it, then I will reward you well. You see, I was traveling the forest when suddenly I became very sleepy. I lay down to close my eyes for only a moment, but soon began to dream. I saw a strange little creature, bright orange and red, dancing before me. He was very small, and in my dream he picked up my flask. Then he held it over the fire and let out a gleeful cackle. That's when I woke up and saw that my little red flask was gone. Please, you must help me find my flask. It is very special. Dude, why are you stuck by the rock, man? Oh, shit. No. He's stuck by the rock. Dude. Mosey. There you go. Now he's free. We freed him from the evil rock. Greatest quest ever. So we'll see if we can find this little red fiery demon that he's talking about and help him find his flask. Are we going the wrong way? We are going the wrong way. Come on, Fargrove. Where are you? There we go. We'll stay off the beaten path a bit. We'll get jumped anyway. I think I have encounters set too low. And Kai, it's nice to see ya. Thank you for kicking it. It was nice to hang out with Alpha today on his birthday. Love those Ninja Turtles, man. I love that freaking music. With the theme song. Ninja Turtles. Yeah, that's awesome. Now, we have not... There's, by the way... There's loot right up in these tree houses. I have not gone up there to get all the loot yet, but there is loot up there if you guys explore up there. And the bad nasties, they will come and get you here inside the protected area of the elves. Welcome to the land of my people. The land of the pointy ears and the delicious bread. Right on. I thought I heard a bow. Hope you guys like the music. I'll zip up this music mix that I made for the game and I'll put it on the Discord. If anybody wants to install it, I'll post the installation path. This girl has such a nice voice. What did I miss? Ninja Turtles is great. That was so funny, you guys. You were saying you were like 9 years old. I was graduating from college. When you guys are watching Ninja Turtles, I was traveling the world for like 3 years with a backpack. There was no cell phones back then. So I communicated by payphones and postcards, P&P. Ninja Turtles, baby. That's right, I would watch Ninja Turtles when I was in my grow room in Boulder, Colorado, like 30 years ago. So I'm sitting in a great big old garage full of weed, and you guys are watching the Ninja Turtles eating Captain Crunch. That's awesome. We were taking a look at the Flatirons this morning on my cam, where I used to live in Colorado in Boulder. Beautiful mountains. And so yeah, Ninja Turtles, Boulder, Colorado. Yeah, I got out of college. I was dating the daughter of the CEO of American Airlines. She was also the babysitter of Don and Keith Godshaw from the Grateful Dead. We met at a Dead show. We met at a Grateful Dead show. She's a nymphomaniac and what do you call it? She liked to get busy in public. So if you guys ever see the University of Colorado football field, right in the middle of the football field, right in the middle of the day, the best lunch I ever had. Did I say that? We're live, aren't we? That's cool. Welcome to my memoirs of the silly and not so famous. Right on. Oh, these guys again? Colorado's beautiful. Too bad it doesn't have an ocean. It's very nice there. Good air. Where the heck are we going, guys? We're almost there. Cool. Good memories. Good memories helps erase the bad ones. And then soon you don't have no bad ones. Because you're all filled with good ones. And it all starts with a dozen freaking donuts. Holy shit. Did you guys hear that? Holy shit! Jeez, I told you to put him on a leash. Holy shit. I don't know, for some reason that made me think of fried chicken. Now I want fried chicken. Ah, man, I love this old game. I sure do. I love this old game. Love this old game. I'm having a freaking ball with this old game. It's been so many years since I fired this sucker up. Last time I fired this up, I installed it from disk. This is wonderful. Wonderful fantasy. Look at this. Super. Awesome. Look at our freaking cool Imperial armor with the dragon on it. Ooh. Awesome. Oh, look at that. Pardon me. An Imperial Dragon armor. Bitchin'. Awesome. So much fun. Yep, let's go to Fargrove. Because we have some freaking conspiracy and some nasty backstabbers in here. These suckers, they are pissing down Lord Davimore's back, and they're telling him it's raining. And so we're going to go rain on their parade, and we're going to go to the good Lord Davimore's aid. We have to go talk to our girl in the pub, and she has to put us in touch with Lord Greymare's informant, Mara. We're trying to meet her in the pub. Damn, this is good for Cogfog, isn't it? Right on. Look at that castle. Awesome. Now, they lock this shit down yet? You guys messing with me?
Fargrove's closed under orders of Captain Okada. Fargrove's closed under orders of Captain Okada. Fargrove's been closed. Orders from Davimore. Well, so what? I take orders from Captain Okada, and he says Fargrove's closed.
I'm gonna kill both of you.
I'm not gonna tell you again, so scram!
There's no time for talking.
Captain Okada is in command of Fargrove, and he says no one gets in or out until he says otherwise.
So how we get this open, I can't remember.
Tell you. Now leave or we'll cut you down.
Okay,
Captain
bitch, let's
Okada
go.
is in command of. Don't come back. Stupid.
Let's go, bitch. You punk. Give me your shoes, motherfucker. Dude, you're gonna stab yourself in the eye with that thing. What are you doing? See, I need to see if we can get in there. We can't. It's good for the soul. That's funny. Yeah, so I thought we could get in there and then we would get locked down. So I'll have to see what's up. We'll figure it out. It's all good. But I want to see what other moon gates can we go open. Shitburgers, we can't get up there now. Up north. This is where we started. I don't think there's any other moon gates up here. So we're going to head north and we're going to go up to Talendor. Let's go up to Galdrin's old castle of Talendor. Wouldn't that be cool if that could be our new castle? But I want to rescue Galdrin and bring him back. He shouldn't be dead. It looked like he was sent to another dimension and he was imprisoned in another dimension. We should be able to rescue him, right? I'm pretty sure, you guys, I mean, I know it's been so long, I'm a little foggy, but I'm pretty sure we rescued him years ago and we like fought side by side with him against the evil forces. I'm pretty sure. And then I think Emindor joins too. So it's kind of like the good circle of mages versus the bad circle of mages, and we get to participate. So let's head to Talendor and get some adventures on the way. And eat some candy. All right, dudes. All right, dudes. All right, dudes. Sparks. Now, one spell that we don't, I don't think there is a spell for this, but there should be. It would be a cool spell to mod, but it should be in the game. A fly spell, just a fly spell. Why can't I fly over the wall? Fly over the wall. Make an air bubble and we can float. These guys can shoot us with arrows, like a hot air balloon spell or something. We don't have no fly spell. It'd be nice to ride mounts. Now, and what this was to become, you guys saw the I can't yell. You guys saw the UI, the image that I put up. It says Orb in the Oracle. The Orb in the Oracle was to be the sequel of Dungeon Lords, and it was about half done. You can see the assets online, and they were producing that, I think, in 2012, and I wish they'd finish it. But in that game, in the sequel to Dungeon Lords, the Orb and the Oracle, I believe we had mounts. You could ride special creatures, and that would have been really great. And so, since Nordic, I believe, has picked up the licensing for this, boy, I sure love to see them pick up that Orb in the Oracle and finish it. Shout outs to Nordic. Thanks for kicking this good old game into the future so I could enjoy it again. I've got the discs, but I don't feel like monkeying with the resolutions and shit. So I don't think there's no moon gate over here. Yeah, there's no moon gate there. All right, what would you do for a Kit Kat bar? Take your pack. My daughter boycotted Kit Kats because she said Kit Kat stole the theme song from one of her favorite animes. She did. I'm not kidding. She's hardcore. Proud of her. Oh shit, burgers. But if she doesn't come and see her dad soon, I'm going to give her entire inheritance to the MS Society. And Ganja Farms for Poor Kids Charity. All right, let's go to Talendor. I love my daughter to death. I wish she lived with me. She lives in DC. DC's an excellent city with lots of opportunity. DC's awesome. You got every kind of museum you can think of. I'd love to go back down to DC for about a week, man. With my kids, stay in a hotel, hit all the museums, everything. Ah, so good. So many great museums, DC. Great food. Cupcake capital of the country. Gotta love those cupcakes. Let's go, Yarrow fucking groovin'. That's me. You guys hashtag that shit, Yarrow fucking groovin'. You say, holy shit, look at Warlord. That was before he had his horn sawed off. I'm so self-vigilant. Only when I haven't smoked enough weed am I self-vigilant. So if we go over some of these boomers, we call these boomers. These boomers, they'll freak out and they'll spawn up and they'll try to eat you and they'll fart on you and they'll poison you. They will. All right, let's go to Talendor. Our quest continues. We're going to go to the crypt. Hey, hey. Awesome. Dude, look at the moon. Awesome. Come here, Kit Kat. Let me boycott your ass right into my freaking throat. Did you know in Australia? Oh shit. Who's your wizard now? Who's your wizard now? In Australia, pardon me, they have an entire list of goods and foods, right? That their Food and Drug Administration says, this is your conspiracy theorist moment of the day, that their food FDA says it isn't what is in the products. So they have this whole list of like 100 items more of things like Nutella. In Australia, they say that what Nutella says is in that is not what's in that. And so you can't get Nutella in Australia. And so it's interesting, that's their finding. They're saying that it's not what's really in it. And so chow down, guys. Look at me, I'm still kicking. We're going the wrong way. And hey, thanks for the chat. Right here, are you watching the screen or aren't you? Are you watching? Dude, your skills are unlocked by the classes that you choose. The more skills are unlocked when you tier up and level up in your chosen classes. So you're doing Adept, Fighter, and so as you tier up to tier 2 of Adept Fighter and tier 3 of Adept Fighter, it opens and unlocks more skills, more armors, depending upon your chosen 2 classes. So level up, you open them up, right? So I'm unlocking some fighter skills. I'm unlocking all the magic skills because my primary class is wizard, my secondary class is fighter. So I'll open up more magic skills than I will fighter skills, meaning daggers, swords, that sort of thing. In order for you to use the bow, I believe you have to have the rogue thief class as your primary or secondary class. Now, if you're a fighter, I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. But if you have the fighter class as one of your classes, which you do, and so do I think it might eventually maybe open up bows. I'm really not sure. But I do know that bows are primarily used by the thief rogue class. The thief class, the rogue class. Where like mage, as a mage, I'm never going to get the bow. As a celestial, you're probably not going to get the bow. As a fighter or a thief, you should get the bow for both of those, I would think. The bow shouldn't be limited to just the thief. The bow should also be included in the fighter class because a fighter is trained to use all weapons, right? What kind of fighter are you if you don't know how to use all the weapons, including missile weapons? So, I would think that naturally, what should we do to him? I would think that the fighter class should have the bow. But in this game, it's the world of Dungeon Lords. It's the way they made it. Maybe the bow is only for... We're still headed the damn wrong way. Come on, man. Let's go to Talendor. Holy hell. I see. Thanks for the tips. I hope I got that right. It should be pretty right. The bow is great. It is worth it to do the thief class to get the bow. I'm hoping, and you can look it up on the Game Banshee. Gucci, if you look at that Game Banshee link I posted, man, it's got all that info right. It should tell you what classes you need. Because you might tier up and get like a subclass that would unlock the bow. So let's say you got fighter and you got adept, but you join the Eastern Houses. Joining that Eastern Houses, or maybe joining one of the orders, because there's like knightly orders, stuff like that, could open up that bow. And the bow is super valuable. It's super valuable to have a bow, big time. You take a hell of a lot less damage with missile weapons, like I use magic missile and a bow, rather than jumping in and getting your ass handed to you and losing shitloads of hit points and stuff. Bows, spells, right on. I used a bow before. My very first playthrough was, and I'm sorry if I'm really loud. I need to lower my volume, conserve my voice. That's why I got my microphone so close. I'm sorry if I'm loud. But I played a Ranger Lord for my very first playthrough. Was Ranger Lord, and I used a bow, and it was super valuable. And I'll do my best to give accurate tips, Gucci. I want to do something about being able to zoom this. We should be able to zoom this in and out. Zoom it in on where our character is. Like we can do with the map up on the right. I can zoom that in. Here comes some enemies. Right on, man. And if you got some tips to give me, feel free. This is a great big world to explore and discover for all of us. For me, it's rediscovery. And discovery doesn't necessarily have to be a solitary occupation. That was the worst coffee in the history of coffee. It's almost hot cocoa time. I got hot cocoa. I'm feeling much better than I was this morning. Yesterday I had arm paralysis. I had paralysis from my shoulders down, so I got some nice cozy time in bed. I did. I was slumbering. I was pretty comfortable. So it didn't kick me in the head too much, because I was pretty cozy. When you got my shit, and you get a nice cozy freaking a day, it's a good day. So shit, I enjoyed the cozy. Regardless of the sickie, enjoy the cozy. So we are home. Oh shit, I hear bad nasty music. Oh shit. What should we do to him? They didn't stand a chance for with my little friends. I love it. Boy, I'd like to play some of the female classes. The female classes has like their own. They have a I forget what it's called. It's like the Sect of the Sisters or something, and they got their own kick-ass unique class like War Witch. They got their own, and so you get the special rewards like armors and swords and spells that are only for that unique class. Just like the class we're going for, like Shadow Lord and stuff, it's got its unique armor rewards, spells, and all that good jazz. Pardon me. Burpity burp. And dang dog, diggity ding dang dog. Me and Britt played some multiplayer the other night, if you guys were tuning in. Totally successful. And that was a good test because Britt lives in mountainous, rural, right between Wales and England. Yes, it's different. Low gear, as the Welsh say. Our lost land. Let's save this. So this quest where we are now, we are going to the hidden message. Use Galdrin's horn in the Chamber of Spirits at the ruins of Talendor and then report back to Emindor and Arendelle. So this should be a dungeon. We have to get down to the Chamber of Spirits and blow Galdrin's horn, and then something should be revealed to us. And if I remember, this is going to be a gnarly cool dungeon. I can't remember if it's a big dungeon. I can't remember if it's a small dungeon. That's irrelevant because some of the scenes in this version, Steam Edition, and the 2012 edition of Dungeon Lords, some have been upgraded, modified, etc. Pardon me. Stay microphone. That's good. That's not a microphone. That's your best friend. All right, we're going to die. Holy shit. Using the Ring of Talendor. Here we are again, my friends. Awesome, awesome. Talendor. Welcome to Talendor. This was the fortress of Galdrin the Wizard, the purple wizard fighting the evil red wizard at the beginning. And scenes you guys have seen, we've been playing. Oh, York peppermint patties, thank you. It's proof. Look at that. Reese's Pieces, proof that the gods exist. I gotta have some candy and a puff before we go in here and do magical battle. Because there's gonna be some gnarlies in here. There's going to be some evil guardians. I don't know what to expect. This dungeon could be totally different. It's going to be awesome. Look at all the Nordic. We're gonna die. I'm still waiting for my I'm waiting for my Fang and Claw armband. We have a Fang and Claw armband that will summon wolves, and our necklace that will summon bats. Wolves, we can summon wolves, summon the undead, summon a beast, summon a haunt. So let's have some fun. 1 and 2 will give us our magic shield, which is a spitting shield. It spits out lightning. Did you hear that? That was not me. It was not me. Looks like we got some skill points. Let's spend some skill points on a rune magic. What do we got? Rune magic skill. Yeah, we got 7. So we got a 7, 7, 6. We still don't have our Nethicatal mixing skills up to 7. I want these all at least 10. Our arcane is our primary magic skill because we are a... What is our class name right now? Right. So our class name right now is just mage. And we're shooting for sorcerer, and then we'll have wizard, and then we'll have battle mage, and then we'll have death lord, and then we'll have our final tier classes, which will be hybrids. So let's do it. Oh shit. Let's go. Watch, there's no dungeon at all. There's not even a single mummy or anything. Yeah, magic missile is great. Magic missile is great. I'm still using it. It does 42 to 48 magic damage within a 4-foot radius. Right on, I'm level 24. And I still use my magic missile. We're gonna die. You guys ready for this? Dude, is this badass or what? Is this Look at, is this, oh man, this, look at that. That's the coolest popcorn maker you ever saw. Just got to have a screenshot. So we're gonna get, this is gonna be like a crazy fight. We're gonna die. We're gonna have to conjure up our shit. Oh, look at this guy. That's my cousin. Look at that shit. Now I'm wondering, I'm looking for secret lovers, secret buttons, secret lovers, secret buttons, loose bricks. Yeah, I'm not totally like going all content tourist, right? Texture tourist. I love looking at this work. Look at that. It's awesome. Yeah, it's kick-ass. I don't see anything strange, out of place. Bricks, secret passages. Because that's the nature of Dungeon Lords. Something crazy. I got to get ready for this fight, man. Look at this. Look at that. If you guys ever watch The Addams Family, now you know what's up, right? All right, guys, I think we're going to freak out. Are we going to have a demon? I think we're going to have a demon. Now we're supposed to blow the horn of Galdrin. So did I miss something? I must have missed something. Let's see. Use Galdrin's horn in the Chamber of Spirits and then report back to Emindor. Okay. Let's do it again. Go to my About section on my Twitch About section. It says Steam. And that will take you to my my XXX rated pornographic campsite. And alls we do, it's like totally bait and switch. Alls we play on there is reruns of the Teletubbies. Yeah, but the fools, they go on there, they think it's like vintage Italian porn, but it's totally not. It's just Teletubbies. I love the Teletubbies. Are you kidding me? Big fat doobie in the morning with some coffee watching the Teletubbies. And if you mix your Count Chocula with peanut butter Captain Crunch, it's like heaven with the Teletubbies. That was the first computer game that my daughter ever played, was the Teletubbies, and it was a fucking awesome game. It was really cool. She was like 3-4 years old, and she's playing the Teletubbies PC game, and it was totally bitchin'. It was so well done. I was like, damn, this is a great game for kids. So I guess that's it. That's it. I thought we were gonna like be fighting some demons and shit. I don't know. I don't know. Nothing happened. I'm not really sure. We'll just have to go find out. Right? We'll go back to Emindor, to the tower. See if he sees something different on the horn. You know, I have to suspect bugs sometimes. And so we'll use the tower this time. We'll teleport. Oh, shit burgers. Is he still coming? Yeah, he is. Yep, I ate all my almond joys. Reese's it is. When's the last time you guys ever saw E.T.? Thank you, Gucci. Can you imagine those guys turning into giant butterflies with great big fangs? Right, cool, cool, cool. Couldn't hear him. I'll sell this stuff at the apothecary. It's about the same. Parry +1, strike +1, that's the difference. We only get 1 point for that. I've got some great boots. I got a great belt. But I'm thinking I might want the strike instead of the I don't think there's anything else I want to sell him. Sell those somewhere else. I don't know if we've unlocked our throwing skill or not. We're going to have to see. But I'll hang on to that. I'm also hanging on to that Elven Spirit Bow that we got. I have yet to unlock... Pardon me. I have yet to unlock bows in my fighter path. So let's see. Right on. Let's go to the tower. Talk to Emindor. See if he notices anything different on the Horn of Galdrin. We went to Talendor. We did what he said. We blew the horn in the Chamber of Spirits. I thought we were supposed to have like dungeon fights there. I could have swore we did. Maybe further on in the game. So let's go talk to our friend in the tower. That wasn't me. All right. Love it. Oh, love a good night of wizardry. Heck yeah. If you're tuning in, what is...
Do not delay in my master's mission.
Hush, elf boy. I will be in the circle of mages. So, my friends, can you tell me, what is one of your personal favorite, scariest scenes from a haunted type horror flick? I was just thinking of mine.
Do not delay in my master's mission.
In the Amityville Horror, the original 1970s version Amityville Horror, when the wind is blowing through the empty room and it just subtly moves the curtain and there's some flies on the windowsill. It's one of the scariest scenes ever. Truly. It's demonic and there's nothing there.
Do not delay in my master's mission.
This guy is persistent, isn't he? He needs to smoke a doobie. Pardon me. Pardon me. Let's go.
Do not delay in my master's mission. Farewell.
Okay, so we did the mission. Now what's up? Yeah, what's going on?
Do not delay in my master's mission.
We did. We did. We just finished the quest, I thought. In the Chamber of Spirits at the ruins of Talendor, and that's where we were. That's, I thought, what we just did. That is what we just did. Do we miss something? We must have missed something. Let's find out. Pardon me. beans. Did we lose our fire? Let's fix that. Yeah, we did. All right. I'm feeling a cup of tea. Welcome to the hearth. So we went to Talendor. We went to, I thought, the Chamber of Spirits. We blew the horn. Gucci. Galdrin's castle is in the northern part of the area marked Talendor on your map. It is just to the southeast of the moon bridge located in the little cul-de-sac in the northwestern part of the area. Since you'll have to come back to the castle a few times, it's a good idea to visit the moon bridge and the cul-de-sac so you have to ease your time coming and going. Right on. I'm trying to figure out why we didn't complete the quest by blowing the horn. I thought we completed the quest. Once you've found the castle, about the only thing you do is go down the steps and enter the Chamber of Spirits. Inside you'll find a pentagram surrounded by 5 pedestals of the relic. Press the shift key next to all of the pedestals until you've placed Galdrin's horn on the right one. That's not what he said to do. He told us to go to the Chamber of Spirits and blow the horn. Yeah, that's what he said. That's what he said. Go to Talendor and use the horn. Blow the horn. He didn't say to press the buttons or anything. The arms, the hands. I was kind of wondering if I guess we give the arms a high five. Yep, we give the arms a wizard high five. That's what we got to do. So I was wondering what the deal was there. So now we know. I think we've got it. We have to press those arms. The arms that were in that Talendor. That's the trick. So to the Moon Gate and back to Talendor. And this should be a treat. Smoke him if you got him. How's your game going, Gucci? And I hope you're enjoying it. Wizardry, wizardry, wizardry. Prestidigitation. Moonbridge. Looks like there's something here. Let's see if there is something over here. Doesn't look like it. There's like a gem there or something. It must be inside there. Moonbridge, back to Talendor. Right on. A bug. So this should be a really cool scene. This is going to be a really cool scene here. Yeah, it's worth tuning into this. This would be a lot of lore. We're going to see a lot of lore here in this scene. Yep, awesome. We're going to invoke Galdrin with Galdrin's Horn. We're going to learn about the relics of power in the world of Dungeon Lords. Yeah, this is a really bitchin' scene. Let's take a look at that. Right on. Nice scenes, nice hallways. Look at cool beans. So apparently what we're supposed to do is we have to place the relics of power into the hands of the circle. I guess circle of ancient mage power. We shall see. So we'll see. Let's see. Item required. Item required. Look at that!
Well done. The boon of the relic is yours. I have prepared this message in the event that I, Galdrin of the Meadows, have failed in my attempt to prevent a malicious enemy within the Circle of Mages from unwittingly unleashing the forces of hell upon the earth. Listen carefully to what I am about to tell you, for the fate of all now rests upon the strength of your noble arm and the courage inside your noble heart.
Awesome.
In the ancient times of the Last Age, the greatest wizards of the realm united to forge the divine relics of power. And from this union was born the Circle of Mages, their solemn vow to protect our world from evil. For many years I have safeguarded the relics of power, for it is their divine power that has for many ages protected our world from sinister forces that seek to transform all that is good into nightmare and destruction. For so long as the relics of power exist, our world remains safe. For so long as I have taken my oath, I have ensured the relics remain secure. But evil schemes without relent, and thus the Circle of Mages has always been afflicted by the parasites of darkness. And though nefarious motives are often transparent, from time to time action is required. Such a time has now arrived. I have learned that one such pretender within our ranks has tapped into a demonic force of power far beyond his own comprehension, and his malevolent dabblings have instigated events now rapidly escalating into a catastrophe for us all. Alas, my recitation of this message to you can only mean that something has gone wrong in my plans to thwart him. Only one of the sign, one ennobled of the stars by birth, may invoke the true power of these divine relics. And thus I am secure that my words are now revealed to one of such heritage. To you, therefore, I must bequeath the following legacy and bind you to the following charge.
Quests for the relics of power.
Beware the wizard called Volgar, for he is of reckless ability, vile of spirit, and selfish of mind. He leads the pack of malefic vermin now infesting the Circle of Mages. Though his motives are plainly visible, his actions are nonetheless dangerous and must not be allowed to reach fruition. In his dark conjurations, Volgar chanced upon contact with a diabolic entity not of this world, and has agreed to deliver the relics of power in a pact to gain fiendish power. It is only a matter of time before Volgar is able to scry the secret location of the relics. You must retrieve the relics of power and bring them here before Volgar can find them. Inside this magical pentagram, as one born of the sign, each relic will imbue you with a boon of additional power.
So we'll get a bonus and a boon of power from placing that horn and invoking Galdrin. And we'll do the same with the other pedestals as well. When we collect the relics of power, we'll be given some extra powers to help us fight the forces of evil in the end. Volgar and Barogrim.
There are 5 relics of power. The one you have brought here, and 4 others still concealed. Only when the pentagram is complete with all 5 relics will their true power be fully bestowed upon you. Only then will you be transformed into one capable of defeating Volgar.
Awesome. That's the ticket. That's the great revelation, isn't it? Yes, it is. Once we get all the relics of power, all 5 relics of power, and we have one there, Galdrin's Horn, then we will have the power to defeat Volgar in the end, defeat evil, and live happily ever after. One falafel at a time.
Of the 4 remaining relics, all but one have I hidden within the heart of evil. For there will evil stay, drawn to their power like moths to the flame. And though evil may not invoke the power of the relics directly, evil may still be affected by them, and will not surrender them easily to you. For these are instruments that they both fear and worship.
That's interesting.
You will find one of the relics hidden deep within the ancient ruins beyond the battlefields of the dead. Another of the relics rests in the murky waters of a fallen dungeon, beneath a temple in the Sagathian moors. Yet another of the relics I have concealed within the fires of an evil sanctuary in the Vale of Ruin.
It's worth a screenshot.
The 5th relic you will find in the possession of a female youth.
The princess.
Sole heir of Davonmore of Fargrove. This is the relic you should obtain first, before any of the others. For its power is one of great protection. It can protect you as it has protected her, and will help you survive the dangers you must face in your quest to recover the remaining relics. Go now, and make haste to Fargrove, and take audience with the young girl of Davonmore. Whisper to her the words, "It is the Day of Days." And upon hearing this, she will relinquish the relic to you. Only these words will release the relic from her possession, and otherwise it cannot be taken.
Now, from what I understand, that's backwards. You're going to get the other relics of power before you even rescue or meet the princess. Unless they've totally changed that in the Steam edition. You don't rescue the princess or even meet her, if this is who I'm thinking. He's talking, yeah, the princess of Lord Davonmore. In the other games, in the past games, we don't rescue, we rescue her last, before the final stages of the game. Do we get imbued with that power? So I think this is kind of backwards, and I think it's always been backwards. That's always been the case. This is always kind of, he tells you that, but that's not really the case. It's just they have the story backwards. We shall see. Maybe it has changed. Maybe they've corrected it. Boy, the winter, I get such dry eyes. How about you guys? Now, did the dungeons still get unlocked so that you can go into the Fargrove dungeon, Gucci? Even, I can't remember what the process was, I think, but you killed him, and then like his gang jumps out to jump you, to mug you. But did you still get the gate open, the dungeon, so you can go into Fargrove? You're probably already in there. And forgive me, you don't have to answer. I know you guys are playing. So let's see what happens.
As you obtain each relic, return here and place it within the magic pentacle I have prepared. The additional power you gain from each relic will help you to brave those perils still to come. Remember, all 5 relics must be gathered within the magic pentagram before their full powers will be imparted to you. Go now to Fargrove and obtain the relic of power from the daughter of Davonmore, and then return with it here. And be wary, for wherever you find the relics of power, evil will be near.
Right on, cool deal. Awesome. That will be your 250 coin. That will be your low level loot very soon. You'll be getting stuff that's worth a lot. You'll be getting stuff that's worth like thousands. You'll be getting rid of that stuff. That you'll see that as cheap stuff soon. You'll be getting all kinds of treasure. This game definitely has a lot of loot. You don't go broke. I'm looking for, yeah. I'm looking to see if I can be ambidextrous. Throwing weapons. I'm not ever going to use throwing weapons. I'm sticking with my magic. My magic and fighting skills. Good enough. We have to go back to the Tower of Emindor. I like that goblin armor stuff. I'd like to see if we can unlock all the uniforms for the players and them all to the markets.
My master bids you welcome. Farewell. My master bids you welcome. Farewell.
I am relieved that you have returned safely, for your absence has caused me great concern. Ah, I sense you have noticed the scars upon my brow, a permanent reminder of Volgar's assault. I now know that it was the incredible power within the relic, Galdrin's Horn, which affected my protection surrounding this tower, and enabled Volgar to invade with such a vicious attack. I can only hope that when you torched him with the horn, he was likewise treated to a torrent of equal discomfort. Now tell me of your journey to Talendor. What did Galdrin's Horn reveal? Ah, as I thought. My friend Galdrin anticipated what events might befall him, and left a trail for us to follow. However, I fear his message is very disturbing. If Galdrin was no match for Volgar, I dare to think what perils lie before you. You, I say again, for it is you who must undertake Galdrin's quest. Only you can invoke the power of the relics. And though I would gladly embark upon this mission at your side, as you can see, my vision was not unaffected by Volgar's bite. I would be useless to you in this journey, and could only bring you misfortune. Nonetheless, I will help you in any way that I can. I do not know the nature of what evil may guard the remaining relics, but from Galdrin's message, I can tell you something of where they are hidden. All, except for Elowin, the daughter of Davonmore. I have been unable to conjure any spell that would reveal her location, which is very troubling. However, Galdrin left us a clue when he mentioned that the relic she carries is an artifact of great protection. I can only surmise that the power of this relic is strong enough to shield her from my magic. However, Galdrin was clear that you should acquire this relic before undertaking to retrieve the others. Therefore, I believe finding the girl is of paramount importance.
No, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Maybe that's in the game. W and A. Right on, man. Thanks for sharing. Right on, man. Thank you. It's because you have super fast dwarven walking water skill. You see, only dwarves can use the W and A key. That stands for warriors and axes. Water and axes. You have to be an axe dwarf warrior, right? To do the water thing, the moonwalk. That's cool. Yeah, because walking in the water is kind of weird. You know, it's like you got soggy drawers, you know? So that's cool. I didn't know that.
As for the other relics, Galdrin mentioned 3 locations, and all lie east of Fargrove, in the foreboding wilderness lands of the Demigoth.
We're going to be fighting some gnarly evil stuff.
In the Last Age, a fierce battle took place upon a long, narrow plain, which stretched through a mountainous corridor winding off of Lake Dread. The corridor was lined with the last defenders of a ruthless warlord, who commanded his sorcerers, invoked spells of diabolical wards to bolster their ranks. It was up this corridor that the noble legions marched to oppose them, and though their numbers were greater by 20-fold,
That's where
the
I
noble
fell.
legions were slaughtered.
That's where we fell. Yarrow fucking Gruben.
After the unholy massacre, this treacherous corridor of plain came to be known as the battlefields of the dead.
That's where we're going.
For it is said that whenever noble legions try to pass through this corridor, the last warriors of the evil warlord will rise again to defend him, though their master has been long departed. It is beyond the battlefields of the dead that you will find the fallen ruins of an ancient reliquary, once the sanctuary of an order of mystic knights that died out long ago.
Awesome. I love it. Lore Knight and Dungeon Lords. Dungeon lore.
Far to the south and west of the Demigoth enclave of Skuldul, in an area they call the Forbidden Lands, are the Sagathian Moors. Deep in the moors, there once stood the primeval castle of an evil priest. Though the castle was destroyed during the holy wars of the last age, it has since been rebuilt and is now a Demigoth temple. This is the domain of the Naga, perhaps the strangest of all Demigoth tribes, and certainly the least human. For it is said they are depraved and without conscience, and enjoy feasting upon the flesh of men. From what you have recounted of Galdrin's description, I believe the relic may be buried somewhere under the temple, perhaps in a collapsed part of the original castle.
Awesome.
The remaining relic will prove most difficult to reach, for the Veil of Ruin lies in a black canyon, isolated deep within the Mountains of Despair, and the only way to travel there is by means of magic. Its wilds are inhabited by the foulest of creatures, guardians of an unholy sanctuary lorded by the Druids. Beware, for the Druids are diabolic in nature, evil mystics who engage in profane rituals of demonic conjurations. From the reference in Galdrin's message, I sense a warning that you may have to endure a challenge of fire to acquire the relic.
Dragons.
Galdrin certainly chose well by his intent to secure the relics of power in the most desolate and fiendish of places. This will be a journey fraught with unimaginable dangers, and I feel certain that finding the daughter of Davonmore and acquiring the relic of protection before you embark upon these other perils is of utmost necessity. I will devote the totality of my energies to finding the Lady Elowen as well, and perhaps together we may uncover her whereabouts.
So it's almost as if the real quests began.
I have told you all I am able, though I remain ever ready to assist you in whatever way that I can. However, there is another I believe may serve you further. She is called
Staroxia,
and was at one time a Celestine, the most gifted seer within the Celestial Order. However, she abandoned the Celestial Order many years ago, and later confided to me that her discoveries were leading her far beyond their ordained realms. Since then, she has lived secluded in her tower, perched high atop a peak within the Forbidden Lands. By night, she gazes at the stars, and by day she charts their meaning. She will know the Forbidden Lands, and can tell you more about these domains of evil where Galdrin has hidden the relics of power. We presume she will be expecting you, of course, and be sure to tell her Emindor sends his warmest regards as well.
42 honor gained. That must have been what Britt was doing the other night. We were playing multiplayer and it looked like he was moonwalking. That's freaking totally cool. You get to freaking go moonwalking? That's bitchin'. I told you guys it's like a magic spell. It's the moonwalking magic spell. W and A, walking on air. Moonwalking. Right? See, Michael Jackson is everywhere. Awesome. Oh, that was cool. So,
travel well, my friend.
Oh, thank you, sir. So we have our quests and adventures before us. Awesome.
My master bids you welcome. Farewell.
The relics of power in Fargrove, heck yeah. And drizzle, drazzle, drizzle, drome. It's time for this one to go home, and I am beat, my friends. I am tired, and so I'm going to roll out of here. It's 1 o'clock in the morning here on the Gettysburg battlefield, and thanks for the kind company, all of you everywhere. Thanks for rolling in to say hey. Thanks for the support, the kind words, kind company. Thanks for joining in these magical adventures and Dungeon Lords with me, all of you everywhere. And I will see you all very soon on your streams or mine. And I will likely see you tomorrow, possibly for Sunrise Cam. I might be running Sunrise Cam with coffee and just chatting. And so hope to see ya. Rest well, you guys. Rest well, Gucci. Dream good dreams. Dream magical dreams, my friend. And I'll see you in Fargrove.
Good fortunes to you, my friend.